Soldati, a very exciting 3-meter final tonight. David Budaya wins by less than a point, claiming his third straight 3-meter championship. And that last dive, maybe take us through that a little bit. He scored over 90 points to seal it.
Sure, I mean, we missed the 4th round dive, and when I told him this is what champions have to do, you got to be able to put that dive behind you and come back. And we knew the last 2 dives were solid dives for him. But coming into that last dive, we needed 92 points in order to win that. So we knew he had it in the bag, or not in the bag, but we knew he could do it. And so I simply told him, Dave, you got to stay calm, and you got to put it in autopilot. And he stepped up and did it.
Can you ever remember a championship final that close, with that much on the line?
There's never one that I've been a part of that was that close, and especially to have Grandel from Texas A&M step up in the last dive and do a 109, which was the most difficult dive anybody did in the whole contest. And then he does it for 9s right before him, and that is why David is who he is, though, is he was able to step up right after Grant did a 100-point dive and put one down for 9.5.
David mentioned in the post-game interview a couple minutes ago that he was in this position a year ago, a chance to sweep, wasn't able to do it. He just wants to enjoy tomorrow. What is your thinking as the coach?
Yeah, I'm not concerned one bit about sweeping, to be honest with you. This kind of event can get so heavy when you start to think about all that kind of stuff. And what we need to do is go out there like we've done every single day. We need to execute our cues and perform each dive one at a time and let the results fall where they fall, because we can't control the results. And if we focus on what we can't control, it will adversely affect what we can control.
Okay, again, obviously David Budaya is the story, but you have 2 other divers in the meet, Danny Cox and JP Perez, and JP had himself a good showing today, finished 3rd in the consolation. His last dive of the preliminaries was also very big. Go through his day a little bit.
Yeah, I'm proud of both those guys. Even Danny Cox didn't dive as well as he would have liked to, but he's dealing with a little bit of shoulder injury. We haven't been up on 3 meters, so very proud of him to end his career the way he did. JP was phenomenal. He was solid as a rock, and that's been his MO the entire year, is being really, really solid and consistent, and that's what he did today. He was consistent. He went right into the consolations, and we leave his last dive. We put his last dive last for a reason, because it's a great dive, and he stepped up twice and hit it. I'm very proud of him.
Good luck to you and the divers tomorrow, Adam.
Thank you.
Exciting night for David Budaya, as well as the rest of the divers. JP Perez had a good showing this morning as well.
I'm exhausted. It started off this morning. Danny Cox misses his first dive. Could have just totally bought the farm because he was, he hadn't been flexing a lot 3 meter because of his shoulder. And just came back and kept coming back. It just shows the resilience of these guys. Also, JP just kept battling, got in the top 8. Then he came up, he moves up a spot in the console finals. David's just taking my breath away, getting a 4 on dive number 4. And then the most impressive thing was, now the guy for A&M just smokes his last dive for 98 points. I'm just like, well, what the heck? And then he just freaking, that just shows you what kind of a kid that kid is, what kind of competitor he is. A guy throws one into his face and he has to go right back again and win by 1.5 points. So just an unbelievable night. Hopefully tomorrow he can just relax and have fun on his specialty. He's got the kind of bugaboo out of the way, the springboard stuff. So exhausting, and get some night sleep, and hopefully tomorrow we can get back and we can hopefully we can get out of bed and get up and get moving again.
Thanks, Dan.
All right.